Welcome back to Mental Models Daily, where we explore one mental model each day to help you elevate your daily decision-making. Today we're examining a survival principle for modern business and life. Only the paranoid survive, a concept popularized by Intel's Andy Grove, which explains why relentless vigilance and adaptive thinking are critical in turbulent environments. Only the paranoid survive is more than a catchy slogan. It's a mindset for anticipating and navigating existential threats before they materialize. Think of it like a seasoned sailor who senses a storm brewing long before the clouds appear, adjusting course early to avoid disaster. A fascinating historical example comes from Intel's transformation in the 1980s. At the time, Intel dominated the memory chip market, but Japanese competitors began flooding the market with higher quality, cheaper alternatives. CEO Andy Grove and co-founder Gordon Moore faced a stark choice: cling to their core business or pivot entirely. Acting on Grove's paranoia about commoditization, Intel abandoned memory chips, their original product, and bet everything on microprocessors. This decision, driven by paranoia about obsolescence, turned Intel into the backbone of the personal computing revolution. Grove later wrote, "Success breeds complacency. Complacency breeds failure. Only the paranoid survive." In the modern business world, TSMC, Taiwan's semiconductor manufacturing company, embodies this paranoid ethos. Despite controlling over 60% of the global semiconductor foundry market, TSMC relentlessly invests in R&D and next-gen fabrication plants. When rivals like Samsung and Intel lagged in advanced chip production, TSMC doubled down on 3nm and 2nm technologies, knowing that resting on their lead would invite disruption. Founder Morris Chang famously structured TSMC to always feel the hot breath of competitors on our necks, even when none were visible. This paranoia about technological leaps and geopolitical shifts keeps TSMC decades ahead in a hyper-competitive industry. So how can we apply paranoid survival thinking in daily life? First, practice strategic vigilance. Regularly scan your environment for weak signals of disruption, whether in your career, industry, or personal life. This means treating minor anomalies, e.g., a new competitor, shifting customer preferences, as early warnings, not inconveniences. It's like maintaining a mental radar that pings at the first sign of turbulence. Second, implement pre-mortem analysis. Before finalizing decisions, imagine a future failure and work backward to identify causes. For example, if my business fails in 3 years, what assumptions killed it? This forces proactive mitigation of risks others might ignore. Third, cultivate adaptive paranoia. Build habits that counteract complacency. Diversify income streams, cross-train skills, or stress test systems. A software developer might learn AI tools before their coding language becomes obsolete. It's like doing fire drills when there's no smoke. In conclusion, only the paranoid survive teaches us that sustainable success requires constant questioning of the status quo. By staying alert to hidden threats and pivoting before crises hit, we transform paranoia into proactive strategy. In a world of exponential change, this mindset isn't optional, it's survival. Thank you for joining me today on Mental Models Daily. Until next time, may your vigilance be sharp, your adaptations be swift, and your survival be certain. For more mental models, visit mentalmodelsdaily.com or find us on X or Instagram. Our podcast music is provided by thepodcasthost.com and Alitu, the podcast maker.